Diwrnod pwysig iawn I gydnabod gyfraniad menywod yng Nghymru. International Women's Day is a very important day where we can celebrate the achievements of women that have gone before us. Fantastic women like the suffragettes, the peace women in Ireland, just to name but a few. And I wonder whether the present day women have the kind of courage that the women that went before us had. I hope so we can continue to make sure that women benefit from true equality across the world.
Diwrnod I gofio, menywod a draws y byd. Today we celebrate the legacy of women which came before us and which makes us stronger for the future.
Dwi'n croesawu'r diwrnod arbennig yma. Chledyn ni'n cydnabod cyfraniad pwysig, menywod ar draws y byd. I welcome this special day when we recognise the particular contribution of women all over the world.
Mae heddiw'n bwysig mwyn sicrhau bod menywod yn cael yr un cyfleoedd gwych a dwi wedi cael yn fy mwyd ac yn fy ngyrfa. Today is important as one way to ensure that other women have the same fantastic opportunities as I've had in my life and in my career.
Mae'n bleser enfawr I cymryd rhan yn y dathliadau ar gyfer y dydd Rhyngwladol y Menywod, a'n arbennig I rai fenywod sydd wedi dechrau busnesau eu hunan, sydd wedi bod yn llwyddo a sydd wedi bod yn cyfrannu at ein economi. It's great to be able to help celebrate International Women's Day today and what women have been achieving all across the world. I'm particularly pleased that women are starting more and more of their own businesses and succeeding in making a big difference to our economy.
Mae heddiw yn diwrnod pwysig iawn I ddathlu menywod ar draws y byd. Today is a very, very important day recognising the massive contribution of women in so many aspects of life right across the world.
Mae dydd Rhyngwladol y Menywod yn ddydd pwysig I ni i'w gofio ac i'w ddathlu ac I olrhain rhôl menywod yn yr economi yn y catre ac fel I ni wedi gweld yma yng Nghymru mewn llywodraeth ac hefyd I gydnabod dewrder menywod sydd ddim wedi cael ei gymeradwyo. Ac mae yna led yn ei ddathlu yng Nghymru oherwydd I ni wedi gweld datblygiad menywod fi'n credu mewn cymdeithas ac yma yn y cynulliad ac felly dewch I ni gael anfon neges mas o Gymru i'r Deyrnas Unedig ac i'r byd. International Women's Day is a very important day for us to remember and to celebrate and to look back at the role of women, brave women who haven't been acknowledged, and also to reflect on the development of women here in Wales. We see women participating here in government, in the economy and in our society, women as mothers and women who play a very important role. And I think in Wales we have a very strong message to send out to the people of Wales, to the United Kingdom and also to the wider world.
Diwrnod arbennig, amser I annog menywod I gyflawni ar gwydd potensial. International Women's Day is a time to celebrate the social, economic and political achievements of women and a time to inspire girls to achieve their potential.
Ers 2008, mae'r diwasgiad wedi gwneud pethau'n anodd, yn enwedig I fenywod. Mae hynny'n rhoi mwy o bwysigrwydd ar ddathliadau fel heddiw, mwyn nodi'r cyfraniadau a'r herion sy'n parhau I wynebu menywod yn ein cymdeithas. We know that the recession since 2008 has hit women especially hard. That gives an extra importance to highlighting this day when we mark the contribution and the challenges which women continue to face in our society.
Dydd Rhyngwladol y Menywod, amser I ddathlu ac amser I gofio am y menywod sy'n ymladd dros eu hawliau sylfaenol. International Women's Day is a time to celebrate and a time to remember the fight for the rights that many women have made in the past.
Mae dydd Rhyngwladol y Menywod yn gyfle gwych I ddathlu rôl menywod yn ein cymdeithas. Bod gan fenywod llawer mwy o gyfleoedd y dyddiau yma, rhaid I ni beidio bod yn hunan-foddhaus ac anghofio am y rhai sy'n dal I ymladd dros eu hawliau sylfaenol. International Women's Day is an important opportunity to celebrate the many different roles of women in our society. While women in Wales have far more opportunities than their grandmothers had, we can't be complacent. Women all over the world are still fighting for their basic rights.
Diwrnod pwysig iawn heb fenywod dim dynion. Women have a vital role to play in the economy, in business, in education, in fact in all areas of life, and I welcome a day that celebrates the achievements and the contributions that women have made and can make to the future not only of this country but also of the world. And I would also add that without women there would be no men.
Amser I dathlu rôl menywod, yma yn Nghymru ac ar draws i'r byd. Women are really at the centre of the whole of our society, and it's really important that we continue to celebrate the importance of women's role, both in giving birth to and nurturing our children, in looking after our older people, and in the intelligent, foresightful role that women play in the workplace. So there is so much that women still have to achieve equality with men, and therefore it's absolutely right we continue to celebrate that struggle on March the 8th.
Mae heddiw'n ddiwrnod dathlu cyfraniad pwysig menywod. This is a day to remember women all over the world, to celebrate the contributions that women make, and to renew our commitment to address all the issues that women face wherever they are.
Amser I ddathlu rôl menywod, yma yng Nghymru ac ar draws y byd. I'm delighted to be celebrating International Women's Day here in the Welsh Assembly and across the world.
Mae'n bwysig iawn cydnabod cyfraniad pwysig menywod I gymdeithas heddiw. Delighted to be here celebrating Women's International Day, recognising the achievement of women across the world and the role they play in society today.
International Women's Day is very important to me. It's about how we tell our children of today and the generations to come about the fights and the battles that women did throughout the centuries to ensure us to have freedom of speech. I want to particularly pay tribute to the Dagenham workers at Ford, 187 of them who changed the landscape in Britain for women in work for a long time to come. They are the unsung heroine of the modern day International Women's Day, and I send greetings to everybody on International Women's Day. Continue the fight for women, that's what we need.
Diwrnod pwysig I gofio am y menywod sy'n dioddef ac sy'n ymladd dros ei hawliau. International Women's Day is a critically important day for us all to remember women across the world, particularly those in Syria at the moment, who are experiencing huge difficulty in their own country and must be remembered by all the nations and all the women right across the piece.
Mae Cymru yn arwain y ffordd ar ran cydbwysedd rhwng dynion a menywod yn y cynulliad. Mae'n bwysig I ni gadw'r cydbwysedd yma yn y dyfodol. Wales has led the way in Europe in achieving a good level of gender balance in the Assembly. This is often mentioned by the various international visitors who come to the Assembly, but we must ensure that this proud record is not allowed to decline.
Cynulliad Cenedlaethol Cymru yw'r corff sy'n cael ei ethol yn ddemocrataidd I gynrychioli buddiannau Cymru a'i phobl, I ddeddfu ar gyfer Cymru ac I ddwyn Llywodraeth Cymru I gyfrif. I gael rhagor y wybodaeth ac I ganfod pwy sydd yn eich cynrychioli, ewch I cynulliadcymru.org neu gallwch chi'n dilyn ar Facebook a Twitter. The National Assembly for Wales is the democratically elected body that represents the interests of Wales and its people, makes laws for Wales, and holds the Welsh Government to account. For more information and to find out who represents you, go to assemblywales.org or follow us on Facebook and Twitter.